Alright guys, one last time for the Vita games of all my rarest sealed limited Vita run games and all that good stuff. Probably should be in bed, but you know what, might as well knock them all out at once. So this one we have one more release. Let's see, yeah, I had 5, and these ones we have 6 so far. Starting from basically on release order and whatnot, I'll let you know what they all are. But yeah, for too long didn't watch my last video version. These are all games that I've had sealed as early back as early 2015. These are the rarest PlayStation Vita games of all time, at least as of now, or at least going to be some of the rarest due to their really, really low print run. So we're just going to go in order, starting with Retro City Rampage DX. This one I think had somewhere like around 3,000. I don't think Brian ever said the exact copy print run or whatever, but yeah, sold through Fangamer again. I think it was like 25 or 30. I think it might have been a little bit more expensive just due to the fact that Vita cards are really, really expensive to produce compared to Blu-ray disc. So yes, let's open this guy up, get all on in there. But yeah, so without kind of really knowing like how rare it is, this one stayed on the market. It's definitely not as rare as the PS4 version, surprisingly, because most of the like, limited run games stuff is all very, very oh man, that's a nice cartridge. Yeah, none of these have manuals, so they're not going to be that cool unless you like cartridge art like me. So yeah, we have, it says Retro City Rampage DX in there. Fun fact, even if you have the downloaded version, this one has its own Vita bubble, which is really, really nice for collectors out there, and I'm very excited to add to my little Vita library. No exclusive cover art. I remember Brian said he tried to commission somebody, but just didn't end up going through before he needed to get it all printed. Then you get in the back. It's nice that it looks different from the Retro City Rampage one. Even the front and the back so all look different. So it's a nice little touch. Really fun game. Oh, by the way, fun little fact about this. Unlike PS4 games, and any Vita owner is going to be able to tell you this, having it on a cart is great because even if you're like me and have a 64 gig memory card, those memory cards fill up super fast. And if you have a game physically, everything except I think update data and DLC is saved on the cart. So you do not have to worry about it, and with the exception of like having a memory card in there for like a couple megabytes of saves, it saves you tons of stuff. So yeah, that is the first one, and that came out, I don't think I said the date, it was like January, like early January 2015. It was only like a couple of months after the PS4 one. Next up, and this is 1,000% the rarest PlayStation Vita game of all time. It is Breach and Clear. This is the very first, and you can even see it down there, it's the very first limited run games release. It came out in October. Unfortunately, I did not buy this when it came out in October. Retailed at $25, and now, due to its really low print run, it's going, I think the last time I checked, it was going for around like 120, 130. I looked out, I bought this like February or March, I think, for like $70 on eBay. This was like just after Saturday Morning RPG launch, so limited run wasn't like as big as they are now, which is kind of funny to say only like 4 or 5 months after that. But yeah, so this has 1,500 copies in existence. Cool for 2 facts. One, that's a really low print run for a Vita game, and 2, that is actually way lower than Sony makes because Sony has a minimum of 2,000 copies. I think it's the same on PS4 and Vita, but since Limited Run was such like a new company, Sony allowed them to like produce a couple just to kind of like test the market. Even though Retro City Rampage did well, doesn't necessarily guarantee that they're going to do well. So yeah, Breach and Clear, I've actually never played this like too much. I've messed around with the mobile version and stuff like that, but not really the Vita version. And after watching, they did a live stream of it recently. Very excited. So if you want this, sometime this month, and I'll try and make a video or at least tweet about it, they're going to put up, there's 30 copies left in a big bundle that's going to come with Breach and Clear soundtrack, Breach and Clear Deadline, which is the PS4 zombie spinoff, not sequel, and then that game's soundtrack as well in like one huge bundle. It's going to be the only way to get it from them at around retail price, because like I said, it's pretty much gone up to like 5 times as expensive as it is now. So Breach and Clear, really, really cool. Awesome thing. Oh, I haven't even opened it yet. I was just I was talking about it. Yeah. By the way, this is the only one I haven't bought directly from Limited Run Games, so this will be that really great moment while I'm opening it. The guy I bought it off of on eBay just made his own sealed game, and I paid $70 for nothing. So let's hope that didn't happen, as I'm almost breaking the cartridge. All right. Oh, thank God. It's the actual thing. So yeah, there we go. No manual, but get that sweet art. Next up, we have the less rare, but still always awesome Saturday Morning RPG. Same release, no manual of the PS4 version. Definitely not as rare, though. The PS4 version had 1980 copies, but this one has 2,500. So stuck around a little bit longer. I think due to 2 facts. One, it wasn't the rarest. Whoa! That's where that came from. So, I was like, hey, none of these have manuals. Duh. There is actually a slip card, which is kind of crazy. So you have Saturday Morning RPG in a cart, but yeah, you have this little... That is awesome! I never knew that was in there. It is a little slip card that some Vita games use for like vouchers, because... other little fun fact about Vita, Sony of America has no template for a manual. They're like, nah, no manuals. We don't do that. Even though games can do it, they just have to go out of their way even more to make them. They only have templates for little pamphlets. That's crazy. That's super, super awesome. I'm really excited about that. Oh yeah, but like I was saying, so another reason that it didn't sell out as quickly is A, there was a lot more, and B, people preferred this cover as opposed to the original game's cover. I love both of them. I enjoy that. I enjoy having different covers of games that are the exact same on multiple systems, so that's kind of cool. Next up, which hands down has to be the rarest in terms of like, give me a copy, give me a copy, give me a copy that isn't Breach and Clear. So we have Oddworld New and Tasty, 2,500 copies, so not too crazy, but apparently the original number was going to be a lot less. Oh, you do not want to open today. I was doing so good with my fingers before. Alright, let's use this random earring I found. There we go. But yeah, so New and Tasty sold out, I think, when it was all said and done on Vita, might have been like less than 30 minutes. It was really short. Like, I remember... My God, this will not open. I was doing so good on all these until New and Tasty. I need to ghetto this open with an earring. God forbid I brought a knife or something. Also, my fingers are the definition of not sturdy today. There we go. Alright. So, compared to the PS4 version, the back is the exact same. Obviously, smaller dimensions. But the front, everything is the same without the accolades, due to the fact that PS4 version and the Vita versions didn't review at the same time, so it'd be not really fair to do that. So, oh, that's cool. The cart is very tiny. You can see it's the cover of the game on the cart. Really, really cool. Would have loved to have had a manual for this just because Oddworld has so much like cool lore and stuff behind it, but what are you going to do? But yeah, next up, oh, also, weird little fact about this, since the only versions that got DLC were Steam, Xbox One, and PS4, the Vita version doesn't come with DLC, like, so no costumes or Ape's Quest, or not Ape's Quest, Alf's Escape. So we got 2 games left, Future Idiom, different cover, really, really like it. The back is the same, but the grid aesthetic still looks really, really nice for it. Yeah, no other game did I have trouble opening besides this. Super weird. Oddworld just did not like me, apparently. So yes, get a better, less glossy look at the screen. Awesome cover. You can see it still says limited edition. I don't know if Future Idiom on here actually acts differently while the PS4 version does. I'll have to find out that later. Oh, awesome card art. Yeah, Limited Run always does such a good job with their Vita cards, and which makes me really excited for Zeo Drifter, because that's going to be their first game with a actual Vita manual. Then finally, Octodad on the Vita. I'm really interested to see how the hell Octodad works on Vita, as I've only ever played it on PC, the original version of Octodad. Yeah, that's going to be really cool to try. I like how when I started unboxing these, I was like, oh man, I'm like so nervous. Opening up my like sealed, hermetically sealed babies. But yeah, so here we go, our final one. Oh, it's awesome. He just got like his head there. The little Vita cartridges might be some of my favorite like ways to like have like games ever. I'm just beyond the words of calling me a Vita fanboy. It's a little ridiculous. By the way, unlike PS4, no manual. I wonder why they stopped with the slip card, but I guess that's just because ever since they did the slip card, they were trying to get the manuals ready and just didn't work out in time. So yeah, that is all of my sealed, super rare, super limited games. Oh, I didn't actually mention after Saturday Morning RPG in Oddworld. Future Idiom, 2,000 copies as well, and Octodad was the rarest, actually. This one had 3,500 and sold out super early. So yeah, if you are a Vita collector out there, definitely learn about limited run games. They will be your friends, but they will also take a lot of your money, and it'll be worth it in the end. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys liked it. I have a couple more Vita games on the way this month, like Galgun, and possibly some others, but I'm not really sure yet because life likes to get in the way. Luckily, June was super... yeah, June was super rough. June wasn't good. June was good like for all the games I got, it just wasn't good for my wallet. July should be a little like calmer and stuff, so that'll be nice. I am 5 games away from 100 physical Vita games, and I plan on doing something for when I finally get 100 of them. What that is, I have no idea. But yeah, I guess I'll just end the video there. If you guys liked it, be sure to subscribe. If you haven't, give it a like. I hit 200 subscribers. I didn't mention that, by the way. I have no idea how that happened or when that happened, but I appreciate you guys all for subscribing. Besides that, though, follow me on Twitter. I'm at Torchwood4SP. You can check out my Patreon at patreon.com/Spencer Presley. I changed it, so I'm not really used to it. Also, it's like 2 in the morning. I shouldn't be doing this late, but why not? People watch the dumb videos I record anyway. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Limited Run, for existing. And thank you! I don't know if I said this enough, but hey, Brian from VBlank, thank you for making this happen. Because if it wasn't for you and the lovely folks at Fangamer who helped you out, we would not have... And also Sony. Thank you, Sony, for letting these awesome limited releases be a thing. But yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching, guys.